Hello everyone, welcome to my second video. Today I will be redrawing Bill Cipher in black marker and then after that coloring him. So these are the three markers I'm going to be using today. Anyway, let's get started. When tracing, you want to have a steady hand, as this will allow for better drawings. And so first I'm going to start with the teeth, just making a zigzag motion over and over again. And all those little dots on the paper, those were from an earlier test. Let's just say that. After that, we're going to go on the right side of his body, or left side of his body. And then now we're going to move to his hat. Alright. Once we've got his hat, we're now going to move to his eye. Which now looks actually pretty cool. Next we're going to move on to his bow tie, make it a little smaller as the marker increases the size of everything. After that, we're going to color that in with black. And then let's color this in black too. So as we're coloring in Bill's top hat, we're going to move on to the left arm. And then after that, we're going to outline the right arm and just finish up the rest of his body. Now that we've got that done, we're now going to move to the bottom part and just do the front row of teeth actually first. And just keep doing that. Don't worry if the lines aren't exactly like it. It'll be fine. Alright, now let's move on to the arm. Just keep following me. So this area right here is like his elbow, but since he's part dragon, it's gonna be a spike elbow. Next, we're gonna add his fingers or claws, whichever you prefer. And then we're now gonna draw the staff. So keep a nice steady line, come up, curve around, and now we're gonna come back up there. And now we're at the top. Bring a point in there until you have like an upside down triangle, and now start like this. Once you're doing his wand / cane, it's gonna look like his claws, so get it to look like that as much as possible. Now time to draw the crystal up here. Just make it in a crystal shape and you should be fine. Next, make a mini crystal on the inside and give it that 3D effect. After you've done that, you're good. Next, move down to the bottom part, and once you've done that, you're going to move to the bottom part of Bill. You can bring it down a little more if you want, but I prefer to keep it like this. Next, we're going to draw his legs. Make 2 horizontal lines and then make another line going down. After we've done that, we're going to make his knees, and we're going to bring that down, curve his foot. And once we've done that, we're going to move on to the next foot and leg. Curve around once again, come up here, and there, you have that leg done. Now time to add the mouth over here. Once you've done that, we're going to move on to this arm. Do both sides of his arm, and then once you get to the hand, just do the hand like the last one. Don't worry if it's not exact. It's fine for one of your first drawings. And even if it is your first drawing, it's still fine. Now we're going to move up to the dragon. Going to give it that cartoon feel and not make it too different from the same style as Bill is. Once you've done that, you're going to add the horns up here, or the spikes. And then you've got that part done. Add his little nose here. And then gently add the eye. Once you've done that, go to this eye down here. Fill that in. And come around the eye. Outline it, and once you've got that done, you're pretty much done with Bill. Now, we're going to leave those parts gray for now. Erase up any extra areas that you overlapped. Like over there with the bow tie, up here with the extra lines, over here by the hand, and just really anywhere else. Even down here. After you've got that all done, we're ready to draw Bill. Get your yellow marker and start outlining. The top part of Bill is going to be yellow, just like in Gravity Falls. And the bottom part is going to be yellow too. The only difference in color is going to be the eye, this part right here, or like the scarf around his hand, I guess you could say. And that's how it's going to be. So we're going to start to outline. This is really just for outlining different areas. But you can use it for coloring large areas too, although not recommended all the time. So continue to color in this area gradually until you get to the very top. Once you get to the edges, make sure to outline those areas first before you start filling it in. And once you're finished, you'll be able to move on to the bottom part of the body. And so continue doing this part. And after that, you can move on to the legs, because why not? So let's just finish coloring in this area. And once we've done that, we'll move on to the legs. Alright, now that we're done with that, we're going to move on to his right arm. Start to color that in orange. You can make it a bit darker down there if you would like, but that's just to show the difference between color at the top closer to the light source and closer to the top and bottom. Make sure to not get inside the hands or outside the lines. If you make a small mistake on going outside the lines, it's fine. If you have a black Sharpie pen, then that'd be great for outlining little details and such. So let's just continue to add the color here. Like in small spots like this is really helpful as it has a small point allowing you to get into small regions and areas you couldn't normally get to with a much bigger marker like this one. Let's continue to color that in, and once I'm done with that, we're going to move on to his other arm. Alright, now let's move on to, where should we go next? To the arm, of course. But let's finish coloring in this arm of yellow. Thought I forgot about this. Huh, nope. Alright, so like I was saying earlier, Sharpie pens are really good to get into little small areas. This hand didn't come out as well, but that's besides the point. Anyway, let's get over to this hand and let's start coloring that one in. When you bring this to school and show this to your friends or your drawing, if you even want to, they'll be like, whoa, this is so cool. Okay, you should probably just keep it at home. I don't really care. Despite that, if you like Gravity Falls, then drawing Bill Cipher is pretty cool. And if you know other people who like drawing Gravity Falls characters, you can always show them to me and ask them to like the video. Now, for this one, actually, we could use a red color for the crystal. For the middle, we're going to add an orange, and let's get to that one. Sorry if the camera angle's moving a lot and you can't always see the areas. That's just how it is. Alright. This should work. Yes, it's orange. Well, slightly lighter orange than this one. So that should do. Let's fill in these small areas. You can do it, when coloring in, you can do it like this, rounding it in circles, which I find to get in more areas and fill it in faster. Once you've done that, let's also make this red. Red because it fits pretty well with yellow and mainly orange. Let's fill in this last area. And now that we've got that, we can move on to the legs, which are also going to be yellow. Alright, now let's finish coloring this up and we'll be done. Oh, forgot to erase this last part. That could have been bad. But nope. It's a rice and everything's fine now. Color that leg in yellow, and now do the same to this leg. And let's keep doing that. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be fully colored, but if you want to, you can do that. Just do any final touches you think would be nice to add around, and basically after that, you're done. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.